You know what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Rampage. And with that being said,
welcome back to the Backseat Critics.
My name's RJ.
My name's Andrew, and this is
Wait.
Where we talk about movies that you should probably... Wow.
Wait.
Let's start that over.
Why?
Just because. Do you see how much we were peaking?
Okay, so we're going to talk about Rampage. And welcome back to the Backseat Critics.
My name is Andrew.
RJ.
And this is the podcast where we review movies that you should steer clear of. Are you mocking me?
What do you mean I'm mocking you? I'm mocking crap. What's the monkey's name in this movie? I don't remember the monkey's name.
Jumanji?
No, we're going to talk
Mighty Joe Young. Was it Mighty Joe Young?
Probably. No, might as well be. Same movie. I feel like just one has more steroids and stuff.
Okay, question: Would you rather this movie had Charlize Theron in it?
Yes.
I absolutely agree.
Is that why is that a question? Why are we questioning that? Would you rather have this movie? No, that's an automatic yes.
Talking to the mic, dude.
That's an automatic yes. Why would you question that?
Okay. Guess what? Okay. I'm going to give you a little question here.
Questionnaire. Bring it on. Boom.
What year did this movie come out?
2019.
Close. 2018.
Okay. That's close.
Okay.
Name
3 actors in this movie.
Oh, snap.
3 actors.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jack Quaid.
Name 4.
Whoa, just because I got 3? You didn't think I knew these actors? Come at me. You think you could catch me off guard?
Name 4.
There's no other good actor.
Name 4.
There's no other good actor in this movie.
Exactly.
George.
Who's George?
The monkey.
Are you the monkey?
No, George is the monkey.
Did she call you babe?
No, she called me Abe.
Oh, Abe.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, did you know that Abe Lincoln had a surprisingly high-pitched voice? So anytime he talked, it took people several minutes to get used to his voice. So every time I think of Abe Lincoln talking, in my head, I'm picturing and so we go to war. That guy from Pirates 3, that's what I picture Lincoln sounds like now.
He who walks with bare feet. I caught you off guard there. You did not expect me to hit you with the wow. Oh, what should we looking up here? You Google searching. Google fiend. Ooh. Get his burger dressed.
407 years ago.
So you obviously.
Our fathers brought forth upon this continent.
Okay, hold on.
A new nation. Hold on,
Gettysburg. You've seen the top 5 movie
Kermit.
Master Disguise, right?
Kermit. Conceived in liberty and dedicated to a proposition that all men must meet or do whatever they want.
I realize I shouldn't probably not be blowing like that because it sounds like a hookah. It's just really a water bottle. I'm blowing
Actually,
bubbles.
Speaking of, can you pass me my water bottle?
It sounds like I'm blowing like
I'm so thirsty.
That sounds like a hookah, doesn't it?
I don't know. Let me try.
Or like a pipe. Yeah, that sounds like we're like.
Oh, jeez. I got some splash.
You got it sprayed. Anyways, you've seen the top 5 movie of all time, Master Disguise.
Oh, top 5?
That's a top 5 movie for me. That's
it's
like
a guilty pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure.
I've
seen it. I've seen it a few times.
You've seen that the Abraham Lincoln switch scene? Do you remember? Do you recall
I
that?
don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
I don't. Remember.
They call back the history of the Master Disguise, and at one point they do this whole Abraham Lincoln comes out.
I'll be honest.
He's a boring speaker, and they swapped out for another guy that disguises Abraham Lincoln. Fantastic scene.
I'll be honest. I totally want a drunk history of Abraham Lincoln, but with a high-pitched voice.
Like, okay, no. I'll throw.
I got a quick fact check here.
Oh, I want to throw you one though. Can I throw you something real quick?
It's an ape, not a monkey. Thank you,
Oh.
Jackal.
Yeah, I'm going to throw you something. Ready? What if it was the guy who was originally supposed to play Darth Vader, his voice, doing the drunk history?
James Earl Jones?
No, the guy who actually played Darth Vader.
David Prowse.
Yeah, I guess he had a high pitched voice, didn't he? Like that was like
It was
unintimidating.
higher pitched. I won't say it's high pitched.
Now you ruined my whole thing.
You know he got paid apparently nothing for Return of the Jedi.
If he was smart, he would have said, "Okay, I'll take nothing, but you give me like 2% of all Star Wars."
So the thing is,
From Return of
he
the Jedi.
agreed to a percentage of, I figure it was box office revenue or home sales for Star Wars. And that percentage came out to be 0% due to some shady accounting. So to this day, David Prowse has not been paid for Return of the Jedi.
What actor do you think?
Which sucks. Like, pay the dude.
Which actor do you think has the best deal ever in movie? Was the smartest deal ever negotiated in movies? I'll tell you who I think it is after you tell me yours. Tell me yours.
Come back to me on that. You go first.
Jack Nicholson.
For?
Joker.
In?
Batman.
What was his deal?
He got a percentage of the toys and merchandise sold for Batman.
What
The
Joker
movie.
did he play?
Hmm?
What Joker did he play?
Jack Nicholson?
Yeah. Oh, Jack Nicholson. Okay. My brain went to Jack Black, and I
No.
was so confused.
Jack Nicholson. He got a percentage of the Joker, like of the
Oh, the
movie
merch.
sales.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
fantastic. You know that movie's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Boom. Count me in. That's probably one of the best deals negotiated. I think he negotiated above what he would have made as the Joker, actually.
I don't know. I don't know of any like major deals like that, so I can't speak to that.
But would you agree that Jack Nicholson?
No, he made a smart
Smart.
decision.
I would
I would say for worst, it's not even her fault.
Yeah, Bill Murray as Garfield.
No.
Oh,
Her
what?
fault.
Oh.
The worst deal ever made was Shelley Duvall in The Shining. Yeah. Mental and emotional abuse, not cool. That's not a cool trade-off.
No. All right, but we're going to talk about Rampage here. One of the worst movies. No, I'm joking. I don't know this movie. I'll give my final thoughts later. I have my final thoughts actually located in my brain, ready to go.
Guess where my final thoughts are?
What?
I don't know.
No, that's fantastic. Maybe we can discover them and deep dive into it as we talk about this movie.
Yeah, do you want to do like a I don't know.
1 minute summary. Okay, I can do it in 30 seconds.
Go for it.
All right. Monkey meets Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson helps Monkey.
10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, that's not 30 seconds.
10 seconds left.
Animals take super serum. Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
3,
Monkey takes him down.
2. No, you've got 45. You got 40 seconds.
All right, a whole bunch of animals take the super serum made up by this evil company. And as this evil company, they were like, oh, we need to track this down so we can create super monsters. But it got to Dwayne The Rock Johnson's secret monkey, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson and an albino monkey decide to fight these evil monsters, take them down, and save the world.
You've got 15 seconds left.
That's the movie, though.
You said 15 seconds.
Okay, so there's a great scene in this movie where Dwayne The Rock Johnson is signing with the monkey, and he teaches him how to flip him off. That's probably the best scene in this movie. It happens pretty quickly, too, in the movie, too.
Really?
Yeah, happens pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. Right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're signing with it. The whole interaction between George and Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Also, 1 minute summaries.
Oh yeah, I know.
We're over.
I'm just diving in.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
I mean, basically that's what it is. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
It's one of those monsters destroy city and monster save city from other monsters.
It's very black and white.
There's not too much to this.
And there's a good monster and there's a bad monster.
And there's somehow the government gets tied into it, which is normal in these types of situations.
I guess I'll get to it in like final thoughts. So
Yeah.
I'll hold on to that. But crocodile grows into ginormous monster.
Yeah.
Wolf grows to be pretty big, basically same size as ape, which are both about the same size.
Now you never played these games though.
No. But this is kind of my problem. And I know that there's different kind of serums, but that croc's amped. That croc's 2 to 3 times the size of both the ape and the wolf.
Yeah.
The wolf is massive.
Yeah.
But the same size as the ape. But the ape is larger than the wolf starting off.
Yeah.
Like day one, the ape's 2 to 3 times the size of the wolf. But they end up being about the same size.
But then the croc's bigger.
The croc being about, like, I know crocs get to be about like 15, 20 feet when they're really, really big. So,
but that's from like tail. But if you think about it, they like the tail,
like size wise, like height wise and stuff like that.
They got a fat tail, but height wise, no.
This croc began, and it looks like a 10-footer. Like it looks large, but it doesn't look like super large when it first eats up that serum. But at the end of the movie, it's 3 times the size of the other two. What did that guy get? Why is it so big?
I'll tell you what he got.
Why does the wolf and the alligator get these spiny quills all over them, and then ape just looks like an ape but bigger?
I'll tell you what he got. I'll tell you what the crocodile got. You got the Lucky Charms.
Oxycodone. Oh,
I was gonna say Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Oh, those things will amp you up. That will make you larger.
That will jack you up. That'll give you.
If your diet was just, if you're okay.
That just happened.
I just snapped off part of the mic stand. That's fine.
Okay. We're gonna roll with it. Forget that piece.
You know, if I forgot where I was going with this.
You're gonna say that Lucky Charms marshmallows give you diabetes.
If your diet consists 100% of Lucky Charms marshmallows, you will actually get skinnier. There's zero calories, 0 fat, and 100% sugar in those. You'll have diabetes, but you'll be thin.
Do you think that if you had a Lucky Charms marshmallow, right, that you are, I don't know, if your diet, I guess if you eat it, you're guaranteed to get cancer probably, if that's all you eat.
Oh, I thought you were saying like in general, like
no. Do you think
I shouldn't say this. If you eat Lucky Charms in general, yeah, you're gonna get cancer.
If your diet was straight those marshmallows, you're gonna get cancer.
Just
dehydrated marshmallows.
I feel like it.
I don't think so. I think you're gonna get diabetes.
I don't know, dude. That's a tough call.
I saw something the other day that since they're dehydrated, that you put them like in the microwave or something or in water, and
they blow up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, most marshmallows do blow up when you put them in the microwave.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have marshmallows here?
I have the Lucky Charms ones. Like they sell them in just the bags.
RJ.
Like straight up.
Idea.
What?
Let's get some. Put it in a bowl, and test this out.
So you can see how these monsters blow up in this.
Yeah,
movie.
we'll get a video of this.
It looked like
All right, let's time out here. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing with it? Oh, we're putting, yeah. All right. I don't remember what we were talking about.
Oh, you're talking about marshmallows blowing up inside the microwave? Specifically, almost said explicitly.
So if you watched our reel on Instagram, you'll realize that it didn't really work out for us.
They blew up quite a bit. Decent size.
They blew up, but they didn't like blow up.
No, I think it's probably I needed to cook them longer.
Yeah.
We
cooked them for like what, a minute and a half total?
Yeah, minute and a half total. Yeah. Minute 15, I think, actually.
They got kind of puffy, but that was about it.
Yeah. Being on no sugar diet, I really wanted to dive in on it, but I lost out on that.
I didn't dive in on it.
You should have.
I should have.
You should have told the people what it tasted like.
But what I did do was I watched this movie.
You did.
And I got a question for you.
Yes.
Other than which actor would you replace this with, blah, 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 like the typical stuff. We'll circle back to that. What we're going to do is, what animals would you use instead of an ape, a wolf, and a crocodile?
I think in one part in the video games, they actually do a turtle, like a snapping turtle.
Oh,
if I remember right. So there's a snapping turtle in the video game. So my go-to would be a snapping turtle, but I'm going to take that back. And I'm going to flip it. I'm going to say ant.
An ant?
An ant.
Okay. I think there's a movie in the 70s about that's like Attack of the Ants or something like that.
There is.
Future episode.
There is.
I've seen 2 or 3 of them.
I've seen it.
2?
I don't know. It was on before Big Ben back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
My friend who I spent the night at really wanted to watch Big Ben, but we had to watch this ant movie.
Oh, the Attack of the Ants? Fantastic.
You watch Big Ben? You know what that's about?
I don't.
About a bear. A grizzly bear.
Oh, you know what? I think I do.
Grizzly bears?
Overrated.
It was It was actually a terrible book, and it was a terrible movie.
But, so you're doing a snapping turtle?
No, I'm doing an ant.
You're doing,
I can't do a turtle because the video games already did a turtle, so I can't necessarily do a turtle.
Okay. Okay. What other animals? You got 2 others.
Oh, I got 2 others. Okay. I'm going to say... You know, I'd say like a monkey, but a monkey's already technically taken by the ape because of George.
No, not really, because the
Even though
monkeys got the tail. They're more kind of athletic rather than like King Kong.
No. Even though we've heard that that's a slang term, I can't go into it.
Wait.
We saw a Planet of the Apes, and you call them a monkey, it goes off they go off their rocker.
Okay.
I think I would choose an elephant.
Okay.
I think it'd be interesting to see an elephant grow.
Okay.
And a penguin.
A penguin would be fun.
A penguin
would be sliding all over the city with their porky pigs.
I think it'd be fun to see a big giant penguin that's
porky pigs. I meant like they're quills. They're quills. I don't know.
I would want to see a
pigs.
penguin destroy a city. That's kind of fun.
That would be kind of fun. I'll admit that. Yeah. Number 1, I'm going a koala bear.
Koala bear. Okay.
Koala bears are incredibly vicious.
I've seen that.
They're incredibly vicious.
I saw them attack a kid in one of the videos. A reel on Instagram.
Yeah,
on Insta.
They're known as tree drop bears, I think, because they drop out of trees and attack you. I know that's a joke,
but it's probably true.
But let's be real here.
All right, what else? You got a koala?
A platypus.
You would choose something like that, platypus.
They got the poisonous fur. They're laying eggs. They're monstrosities as it is. I love them. They're monstrosities, though.
I'm surprised you don't have a pet platypus yet, actually. I'm not going to lie. I could see you having a pet.
I seem like a platypus type of guy.
You seem like you'd have a pet, like not a Perry the platypus. Like I feel like you'd just have a platypus. Like you,
it's like a straight up platypus.
How
would I pet it?
Huh?
How would I pet it?
You tell me. You're the platypus whisperer over here.
Anyways, I want a large platypus.
The platypuser.
Hey. Anyways.
I don't know how else to say that. How else would you say that? The Pied Piper?
I guess platypuser.
That's the only way to say. You tell me that.
Platypus. Like I
that's all you could say.
I don't know what else you could say.
After the us.
This is what else are you gonna say?
That's all you can do is Usser.
It's Usa.
Platypus. Platypus. All right. Third monstrosity. Where are you going with?
Chihuahua.
Get out of here. I'm done. That's like the wolf, but just
All right.
trapped inside a house.
The Chihuahua was a joke. It was guys.
Okay, what did you actually mean? What was the smoke screen for?
A parrot.
Get out of here.
No, hear me out.
I hate birds.
I know.
You know,
But a giant bird is basically a dinosaur. And this dinosaur can talk. He's like, Polly want a cracker, and then he destroys Chicago.
you know, oh hell no.
He's like, Polly want a whiskey. There goes Cleveland, Ohio.
You know, I might. You know, Chicago might get replaced one day here. Poor fella.
I was talking about the city of Chicago.
Oh, I was talking about the cat. I thought you meant he was going to attack the cat.
Oh no!
I was
But
like,
yes, Chicago will get messed up. But talking about messed up, that 2002 Game 6 Western Conference Finals
Coming soon.
that is coming soon, but ill-timed because that is no longer the worst called game in NBA history. Hot take.
Anyways,
We recorded that episode before this one's spoiler, I guess.
Can I rewind back to the bird comment?
The parrots?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I don't trust birds.
That's okay. I don't care if you don't trust
No, wait,
birds.
hold up.
Are you one of those
Indoors.
guys? Are you one of the guys that are like, hey, birds are by the cameras by the government?
No.
Okay, so you're not.
No. I'm not off my rocker.
Okay.
But if it's indoors, if you have an indoor bird, I don't trust it.
Why?
Outdoors, that's where
You're
they're supposed
married
to
to
be.
one.
They're supposed to. They're supposed to be outdoors.
I'm sorry, Jackal. That was incredibly rude of me.
When they're indoors, though, they have those beady eyes and they will poop on you. Oh, get out of here. Cut it out. Let's go.
You're
All right.
married to one.
Back to Rampage.
So, okay. You got elephant, you got penguin, you got ant. I got platypus, koala, and parrot.
I think you might win just because of platypus. Just a giant Agent P.
Do you think it's growing quills at that point? Like, the fur's already poisonous.
Can you imagine it like growing big and stuff, and all of a sudden it does the or whatever Agent P makes that sound, you know?
Could you imagine laying an egg?
No, you know what I'm talking about with Agent P stuff, right?
No.
Phineas and Ferb. Have you ever watched Phineas and Ferb?
Oh, I have, yeah.
Yeah, the agent, he makes the sound.
Yeah.
The
I know what you're talking about, like
sound.
the teeth clatter kind of
Yeah,
sound.
what if he makes that afterwards? Like when he grows that big and he's like, and he makes that sound or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
That'd be funny. I'd die
Well,
laughing.
what would be funny is if he grows large, but the eggs that the platypus lays, normal sized. Just thousands.
No, wait.
Thousands.
Cadbury egg sized.
So it's just like a little bit larger.
Cadbury? No, those are those little chocolate eggs that you see on Easter.
Yeah, they're a little bit larger than normal eggs, no?
No, they're definitely smaller. They are teeny tiny.
I have not.
They are bite sized.
I have not had a Cadbury egg in 20
Have you had a
years.
bite sized Snickers?
Sorry, what?
A bite sized Snickers.
Snickers.
Yeah,
No.
the mini Snickeroonies.
Not in a while.
Okay, so it is smaller than that. So it's like me.
He's so for the folks who can't see, he's holding his fingers about an inch apart.
And going
And that's so good.
we are no longer the things that say
Could you imagine the platypus just plowing down the city and Eric Idle's just there like, I'm not quite dead yet.
It's just a flesh wound.
Actually, I think I'm feeling quite better.
It's just a flesh wound.
I think I'll live. Like he was just freshly squatted on and he's just like, I think I'll be fine.
That movie's fantastic. For the most part. I love the French guys in that movie.
Oh, the French guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
they're
told
debating
them-
what type of bird it is.
I love it. I told him we have one.
I told him
the Holy Grail. I told him we already have one.
it's so good. But let's circle back.
Okay, circle back.
We've got the cast.
We got the
Whatever
cast.
the cast is. We've got Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
Jack Quaid,
Jack Quaid,
Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Everybody else is. I don't care about anybody else.
Well, let's take the 3 actors.
Okay, pick the 3 actors.
Who are you replacing them with?
Okay. Ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at this point,
Like not just one, but like who are you replacing Dwayne The
All
Rock
3.
Johnson with? Who are you replacing Jeffrey Dean Morgan with? And I don't really remember who Jack Quaid played.
Jack Quaid, he was like one of the scientist guys that were with.
Oh,
Dwayne
he was
The
one of the bad guys, right?
No.
Oh, at the beginning. At the beginning. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that they try to freak out. I'm gonna go with. Can I pick a time period for this actor? Is that okay? Can I break
Like
the rules a little
any
bit?
time period, any actor. Like this is fantasy
two-
fantasy draft
Give me 2000 Brendan Fraser.
for.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I can't argue with that. That's pretty good.
Give me
That's pretty good.
2000 Brendan Fraser for Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That's pretty good.
For Jeffrey D. Morgan, give me Tommy Lee Jones.
That's not bad.
Give me Tommy Lee Jones. I'm on fire tonight. For Jack Quaid, give me Kevin Hart. I know there's too much Kevin Hart in the world, but for the fact that he's kind of a scared guy in this,
Kevin Hart could kind of fit.
he would fit perfectly in that. And just the reaction, he'd be like,
Kevin Hart would kind of fit.
so that would be my lineup right there.
Okay.
What you got?
So I'm going to start with Jeffrey D. Morgan,
Okay.
the federal agent, this fearless lawman.
Yep.
I want a different angle.
Okay.
I kind of want a Weasley guy.
Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi? No. I want Sam Rockwell.
That's okay. I can see that. Okay.
You get kind of Weasley role where you don't quite trust the guy, but you like him.
Okay.
You like him. For Jack Quaid, replace him.
With
That is a good question. That is a good question.
the right answer is Kevin Hart.
It
hate to say that.
it is a good answer. But I'm going to go a different angle.
Okay.
Let me look this guy up. I got to remember his name. I'm bad with names.
Is his name Chickamauga?
No. I'm going to go. Hear me out here. He's a cowardly character. He's expressive. He's reacting to a guerrilla attack. Jim Varney.
Fun fact. Fun fact about Jim Varney. He's the only actor that Robin Williams actually acknowledged I can go toe to toe with him.
That's fair. I actually haven't seen a single Jim Varney movie.
Really?
I have not.
He is fantastic, and actually, it's funny because
I've seen I think skits of his, but I haven't seen full movies.
there's actually a short of him out there. Check it out if anybody gets the chance. Check it out. It's Robin Williams, and Robin Williams is just going off behind the scenes of something with Jim Varney, and Jim Varney's matching him toe for toe. Like Robin Williams is just trying to BS here with Jim Varney, and Jim Varney's just rolling with it and actually matching him. And Robin Williams is just like, who is this guy?
That's fantastic.
And Jim Varney's just like, I'm earnest.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, he is fantastic. He is actually one of the most hidden actors of America of all time, I feel like.
Okay.
Open Splash Mountain for those Disney fanatics out there, because we'd like to tie ourselves back to Disney sometimes. So
Yeah, we do sometimes.
he opened Splash Mountain.
For Dwayne the Rock Johnson's role.
2000 Brendan Fraser.
That is a good pick.
That's
That
a
is a very good pick. I don't know if my pick is going to top that. I don't think so. In my head, I was like, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
80s Harrison Ford. It's not my pick. It's not my pick.
I hear you.
I'm like, that would be fun. But with Jim Varney.
There's one other actor actually here. If you say his name, I will poop a blue nickel in my pants right here. I'll actually take right here. And it'll be a surprise pick. I'm not going to lie.
It's not going to be that pick.
Okay.
Jim Varney, and then I chose Sam Rockwell for the federal agent.
Yeah.
Like, we got two kind of weasels.
Yeah.
I don't want to counter that, really.
Okay.
I don't want so much a straight man as let's just make this a comedy and let's make it Jackie Chan. Because hear me out. The stunts, let's make them funny. Let's make them creative.
Can I throw out who I was thinking?
Go for it.
Tim Allen.
No, get out of here. No. He is outside of like Galaxy Quest, which he's fantastic in.
Mm-hmm.
And
I want Tim Allen from that era.
And
I want Tim Allen from Galaxy Quest era.
I don't think he would pull it.
I think he would pull it.
I don't think so. I'm saying let's get Jackie Chan in a movie where he's not the biggest threat. Let's get a movie where he's up against a big crocodile or something. Like let's go with it. Let's get creative with the stunts. Let's get interesting. Because I'm sorry, but like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like he's fun, but he's not interesting to watch in a stunts aspect. He is a brick. You add in Brendan Fraser, he's a good pick. He's very charismatic, but I think Jackie Chan actually also has that charisma, and then you add in the stunts. We don't even make this a martial arts movie. Like, let's not do that. Let's just have him do fun stunts as he's dodging a giant wolf and crocodile and occasionally a gorilla. Like, that would be fun.
So I'm actually gonna. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, because you can't top Jackie Chan.
No, I was gonna say
the dude was going to do a movie about terrorists attacking the World Trade Center, and it got canceled due to I don't remember when 9/11 happened.
I was gonna say make Sam Rockwell actually the main character, or no, Gary Oldman. Make Gary Oldman the actual the cop guy. Make Sam Rockwell the main character.
Sam Rockwell should be more main characters and stuff. I don't think this is a movie, though.
The Way, Way Back. Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
Fantastic movie. Recommend it.
Moon?
The Way, Way Back. Moon. Never seen that.
Fantastic.
Sam Rockwell is actually a good hidden actor. He's like Gary Oldman almost.
I don't think Gary Oldman's necessarily hidden. He's just
he's
stuck in
not
supporting roles.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. And I think Sam Rockwell is kind of in the same boat, but he is kind of hidden on top of it.
He's like the next Gary Oldman.
He is. Fantastic actors.
More comedic. More comedic Gary Oldman, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because he plays more comedy roles than Gary Oldman.
But he's got that range.
He does.
He's got that range.
He does.
Hidden talent. Let's get Sam Rockwell and Gary Oldman in more movies, please, as leads.
Yeah, but I mean, besides villains and other things.
I mean, Sam Rockwell's been heroes.
Yeah.
Moon, he was a hero.
The Way, Way Back, he is technically a hero.
7 Psychopaths, he was technically a hero.
What's the character? So he's in. I forgot the name. Goggins. Walter Goggins?
Walter Goggins?
Yeah. Why is he getting so much stuff when Sam Rockwell could probably do better than Walter Goggins?
Well, Sam... Okay. Hear me out here.
I'm listening.
let's stop putting Chris Pratt and stuff, and let's start putting Sam Rockwell in these roles.
Maybe.
Like not necessarily like the cartoons like Mario and Garfield and stuff like that, but like Passengers, a movie about a guy who wakes up in the middle of some Space Express flight and then wakes up some chick to be like, oh no, your pod must have malfunctioned too. I totally didn't tamper with it. Like, that's a Sam Rockwell type of role. That's not a Chris Pratt role. Let's throw Sam Rockwell in more roles that are that kind of comedic role that ask for more than what Chris Pratt can do. And I'm not trying to diss on Chris Pratt, but comparatively.
What if he was the agent? Isn't that what you said?
The agent?
Yeah.
In
this movie. Isn't that what you said? Put him in Jeffrey D. Morgan's role?
Yeah.
Though Jeffrey D. Morgan was actually excellent in this
He
movie.
was actually.
He's actually a hidden talent himself, too.
He's fantastic in this.
He-
I was surprised.
In Jeffrey D. Morgan?
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
I've not seen him in anything prior to this.
Oh, he is almost in everything he plays in. He is fantastic, but he doesn't get cast for a lot of stuff, and I don't know why. He's actually a pretty good actor.
He should. He's really good. Sorry, I had a burp. He's super charismatic.
Mm-hmm.
He's fun to watch, and he's chewing up all the scenery in this. Like, I don't know what more you can ask. He gave me. I think you're right with this, with the Tommy Lee Jones pick.
He gave you Tommy Lee Jones. I think you said
Like in Fugitive specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Like Fugitive and Harry Dean Morgan. This is a lesser movie. We'll get to final thoughts. Fugitive, fantastic movie, but the roles specifically, yeah.
I think you mentioned in this movie that you said that Jeffrey D. Morgan's trying to do an accent. I'm like, no, I think he's just playing off of what he already has.
Yeah, because I was definitely getting like a Tommy Lee Jones kind of.
I think he was just
kick, but
he was giving oomph to what he had.
Okay.
I think in this movie, and I think he already has that some sort of accent like that. I might be wrong.
See, I wasn't familiar with him prior. So
in every movie in Jeffrey D. Morgan or every show that I've seen in Jeffrey D. Morgan he's a pretty solid actor actually. Like, I've never seen him like flop in a movie.
Okay.
Like, he's a solid actor. Even in Supernatural, great show.
Okay,
Fantastic
I've
in
never
Supernatural.
seen that.
Plays Sam and Dean's dad. Fantastic actor in that show.
I don't know who those are.
Sam and Dean, they're the main characters. It's like Jensen Ackles and I don't remember the other guy. He's Sam, whoever plays as Sam, but they call him Moose. Jensen Ackles is in a lot of stuff. He's actually supposed to be the next Batman, supposedly. He actually does a lot of Batman voices. He was under the Red Hood. He was actually the Red Hood in that movie. People think that he should be the next Bruce Wayne.
Harry Dean Stanton?
Harry, what?
Sorry, I missed the middle part. Who should be the next Bruce Wayne?
Jensen Ackles.
I don't know who that is.
He plays Dean in Supernatural. Plays under the Red Hood. He's the Red Hood.
Okay.
In all the new Batman movies, cartoons, he's most of the time he's Bruce Wayne and Batman.
What are your favorite kind of scenes from this movie?
I actually love the opening scene, kind of when Dwayne The Rock Johnson's hit. He's introduced, and he's walking through just kind of the enclosure for the most part, and they introduce George.
George of the Jungle.
Well, it's just a albino ape.
George of the Jungle.
And you see George is basically anytime George and
George of the Jungle.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson gets to interact. It's kind of fun to actually see them interact with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Even at the end where George
of the Jungle
makes like gestures towards him about him and the lady that's in the movie. Yep. And just that interaction is probably the best part of the movie. Personally, just them and their connection.
Okay. I can't complain about that because that was also going to be my number one pick. My my number my number one pick is going to be actually a Harry Dean Stanton movie. Pick kind of. Because you did pick my number one, where it's that initial interaction at the opening. But where Harry Dean Stanton is it Harry Dean Stanton? It's not Harry Dean Stanton.
Jeffrey D. Morgan.
So close. Where Jeffrey D. Morgan is. Have I been Harry Dean Stantoning this whole time?
No, he's a Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Okay.
That's okay.
Slip of the tongue. Where Jeffrey D. Morgan is interacting with one of the bad guys, kind of the stooge guy, and he's like, "Why don't you let me hold on to the rat in that briefcase, and I'll let you go free?"
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like that was the spot. Like I can't. Yours is the number one. The pick that you did is absolutely number one. But I felt like that was the scene where we got to see Harry Dean Stanton kind of.
Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Yes. Jeffrey Dean Morgan flexed his chops a little bit more than he could in other scenes. Not to say that he couldn't, but it was more of like kind of a him and an insignificant character. So seeing him play off of that was a ton of fun for me personally, because I like seeing character actors be able to own a scene, and that's what we got to see, was a character actor owning a scene.
He chewed it up. He was on the scene.
He did. He chewed it up more than that alligator did. And speaking of that alligator, what are your final thoughts on Rampage 2018?
I would say that this movie is something that you're probably safe to watch with a kid for the most part. It's just an action movie. If you let your kid watch Star Wars, you can let your kid watch this. And
agreed.
In the end, this is an action movie, and to me, it is straight action. It is straight monster tears the town up. I do like the comedy bits in this movie. I do like the actors in this movie. I know that we don't do sevens in this.
We don't,
but this is a hard 7. If this was ever a 7, this is a 7.
We don't do sevens, though.
But this is a hard
We
7.
don't do sevens.
Okay, this is a hard 6.9. This is a hard 6.
Or 8.1?
Yeah, it's 7.1. 6.9. Is it 6.9?
It's a 6.9. Okay. I can't
is,
argue with that.
This is I honestly think that this is just the average. This is a hard C.
Okay.
For me. And I can't get any lower than that. I can't move. It is what it is. You know, if you played the game, monster tears up town. That's what you do. That's what it is. If you want a cheap, cheesy, fun time of a King Kong, like if you see these newer King Kongs, Godzillas, you see these newer ones, if you want some with more comedy in it, this is your movie.
I will say this is better than the American King Kongs, the newer ones, or Godzillas. I will stick my neck out for the Peter Jackson King Kong because I do enjoy that. That is basically a shot-for-shot remake of the original, which like doesn't give it its own like that's doing a shot-for-shot isn't like how you do a good like movie like the Vince Vaughn Psycho. Trash. But I thought this was I agree. I think any kid could really watch this. It's a straight action. If they can watch Star Wars, they can watch this. That's absolutely the case. You hit the nail on the head. I think the thing for me is this is average. It's a 5 because a 5 is as mid as it gets. And yeah, like so for me, I see a big monster movie. that's fun. You watch any of the Soho era Godzilla movies, they're fun. They're schlocky, they're stupid, but like also if you want to go into it, the monsters represent something. Like King Ghidorah represents China and the threat that represented to Japan at the time. Mothra represented Mother Nature. Was it Gigan? I think represented America or something like that. And Hedorah represented pollution. Like the things represented more. So like there's a bit more of a message there. And so there's you get the fun, schlocky, laugh out loud kind of monster movie, but then if you want there is a bit more substance to it. There's a bit more to kind of chew off there. Not to say that this doesn't, like, they put a lot of work into this movie. They also put a lot of work into the old movies. I just felt like this was lacking any further substance other than large thing smashes large city.
Before you end here, would you say this is one of the better video game movies?
I'll admit I have not seen a lot, so I can't say. Like what video game movies are kind of stickouts for you? Because I have not seen Doom. I've not seen any Resident Evil movies. I have seen Mario Bros. I would watch either Mario Bros over this. And
Really?
Absolutely, 100%.
I would actually go on a limb and say that I would rather watch this than the new Mario Bros. Unless I'm watching it with a kid, then I'd rather watch the new Mario Bros. With a kid. But I would rather watch this. If it was my own time, I'd rather watch this.
See, I'd rather watch the new Mario Bros. Because I felt like that has a bit more interest as far as like visual kind of display. The environments that they have, kind of the props that they have, the callbacks to like the classic games and stuff like that, like is a bit more interesting than large thing destroys large city.
I hear you.
So that's just kind of where I stand. I do prefer both of the Mario movies to this. I just think this is just lacking in a lot. If I'm sick, I'll watch it. If not, then I'm not watching it. Like it's a 5. With that, this has been the Backseat Critics. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check us out. You can find us anywhere. Just look at the Backseat Critics. You listen to us, you probably found us. Congratulations. Like us if you like us. Don't like us if you don't. Whatever. We're not your mom. And with that, we're out.
We out.